Make an infinity scarf. Take 2 pieces of fabric 10 inches by 40 inches for a long, or 10 inches by 30 inches for a short. In the 2 short edges with a 1/4 inch seam to make it into a long tube. 2 seams together in the middle, and then you are going to take the top edge, fold it so that your right sides are together at the seam, and scrunch it up in the middle, and then bring your other edge over, because that's where you're going to start sewing. Your inside bit is in the middle and your 2 outer edges are together, and you're going to start stitching down this edge, and as you get lower down you're just going to keep pulling the middle bit through and keep going until you're near the end and leave a gap for the opening. So as you can see, we've got part way down. We're now going to just pull that middle bit down inside a little bit, keep that bit out the way, and then you can carry on sewing a little bit further. I'm going to keep sewing until we get and pulling through until you get back to the end, and you're going to leave a gap because that's going to be your turning part. So you've turned it the right side out, and here's your opening, and we're going to close that, stitch that shut. You can either do it by hand stitching or machine. I prefer to do it by machine. Here is the infinity scarf all done and finished, and it looks quite good, I think. I'll show you the next way to make one, which is easier than pulling it through. This easier version, you need 4 pieces 10 by 30. Join the short edge of one of the pieces on each piece, and then we're going to put the 2 long edges together and stitch down the long edges, but leave about 4 or 5 inches at the both of the top ends where it's not sewn together. Okay, so remember, we are going to start stitching about 4 inches from the edge of the fabric. You're leaving about 4 inches open. Back tack at the start and finish, and do the same on both long edges. So there we have it, stitched down both of the long sides, which are now 60 inches long because we used two 30 inch which we joined at the seam in the middle. We're now going to turn it the long tube right side out. Now make sure that you're not twisted all the way down, and then you're going to take the 2 edges that are to the middle, there's the outer edge, we're going to join a seam along the top there, and then we're going to do the other side. So there's the first one joined. Now we're going to bring that one around and this one around so that your right sides of your fabric are facing, and we're going to stitch down this seam. It should now have something a bit like that. Now if you've got directional fabric on any of your fabrics, that's the seam you want to join first. So join the bottom, match up the seams on the bottom and through the gap, because this will be the last seam we finish. Stitch this first if it's a directional fabric, that you need that at the top. As this isn't directional, it doesn't matter. As you can see, this is a lot shorter than the other one because this was the 30 inch. Each piece was 30 inches, and so making it 60 inches long. The other one was 40 inches, doubled it, because you're making it into a loop. So that was like 80 inches, whereas this is only 60. So this has come out a lot shorter and closer to your neck. Just depends on how you want to do it.